Yeah, break that.
Okay, this song. Do you want to talk about this, Yoshi?
Well, first of all, I want to say that this third of the movie is the part that I like the most, and I spent the most effort and energy making good. As for this particular song, this is Navris from Matrix Revolutions. It played during the credits. We knew from a very early stage, in fact, this was the first segment we shot, that we wanted Pool in black and white with appropriate music as a battle theme.
I have to give credit where credit is due. I think it was Asia on her Facebook profile has a picture of a whole bunch of people playing Pool in the Black Squirrel, and it's a black and white photo, and it looks awesome. And I showed it to Yoshi and said, we have to do this.
It's spectacular. As for the music, we went a couple of different directions in it. We went everywhere from most of the music in the outtakes reel is music we considered for this, and as you can probably fairly easily tell, we went in a completely different direction.
I forgot what the original idea we had for this was. Oh, something really suspenseful.
Right. Yeah.
I wanted to use some cool string effects.
Yeah, I love this part. Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty.
The reason I said that when I first saw that is because I filmed that like, oh, I'll do it for a while. He can cut whatever he wants to use. He used pretty much everything I chalked that night.
Yep. I did exactly what I wanted to there. So anyway, Navris is a song that I greatly enjoy and always have. Of course, it's 9 minutes and 8 seconds long or something like that. So I sent it to Michael and told him I wanted the beginning, the end, and other than that, whatever he wanted to do. And he did, I have to say, he did a beautiful job of editing it, much better than I could have possibly hoped to have done. Yeah. I would like to add, though, that he did not fall down there. That was not an accident. He decided he needed to hide underneath the pool table. I don't know why.
Remember that.
I don't know why, but I distinctly remember that was his purpose in going under there.
Quick, hide!
He's crazy. Let's leave it at that. Oh, that was a cool shot. That just went off the table and then came back in. In case you can't tell, neither of us play pool that well.
Yeah. That wasn't bad. Okay,
This is actually more like 4 shots, just repeated over and over and over and over again.
I actually didn't expect... There was just the shot a while ago with the
that was the 8-ball going in, if you couldn't tell.
With the green lights above the table, flying back and forth, and I didn't think that would work until I saw the movie, so... Good job with Yoshi.
Thank you.
This was, we didn't really figure out a way to end it until about maybe a week before we started filming it. At which point I met Yoshi in the PAC, and I just started reading to him the opening lines from the Hitchhiker's Guide movie. Except replacing our names in it.
We did know that we wanted to have some sort of benevolent dictator waving thing, but we weren't quite sure how to phrase it. History Hand, by the way, I believe that was named. We weren't really sure how to frame it, but I mean, yeah, credit where credit is due. Michael came up with a brilliant idea. I edited together the songs, and of course the text was edited and read by me.
It's, the song is the Hitchhiker's Guide theme. Oh, I can't button my suit. Okay, that remind me of another story.
Very clear, though, that he's intentionally misbuttoning his suit there.
The music is Journey of the Sorcerer by the Eagles. That's what it's based on.
Also, it's based on that, and as well, the music in the beginning of this section is just the music playing during the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy expose in the recent film.
Your hair is good.
Whenever I button a jacket incorrectly, as I did a couple shots ago, I always call it the Clint Eastwood buttoning style.
I'm sorry, hold on a moment. How do you not tie your shoes correctly? Tape.
Tape.
You try to do it with tape. And this took us a while to figure out, and I think the way I told Michael the idea was just yell at him, tape. If I remember correctly. This was supposed to be the ladder at the back of the right theater, which was completely pitch black, so that did not work.
No, and I'm afraid of heights.
I got him to do it once, but the camera didn't pick up anything, and I couldn't get him to try it again with better lighting.
And
Even though they have many omissions and contain much
anyway,
apocryphal,
I'm going to go
or
back
at
to the
least
story.
mild
Concert for
to
New
be
York
so.
after September
They
11th.
score
Clint
over
Eastwood
the
was on
older,
it,
more
and
pedestrian
he
work
misbuttoned his jacket and looked like
important
a homeless guy.
respects.
So I call it the Clint Eastwood style of buttoning the jacket. It was my idea to look like we were losing our balance on this because I honestly cannot walk up those stairs without losing my balance.
I mean, it does look funny. It
does,
does look
it's
funny.
good, it's good.
It's just there's a little bit of honesty in it as well.
Yoshi had the idea of a lot of climbing the stairs.
It's symbolic of sort of an ascension of we're going to be rising and still always be good.
My suggestion to the idea was maybe we should ride some escalators and Sears too, but Yoshi didn't like
time
that.
Well, we didn't have time to go over there and film.
That's outside Marshall Field.
I told Michael to bring his trench coat, and he got angry at me because I was wearing an overcoat. I thought they were the same thing.
Yes. Now,
these credits were actually made after we had already submitted the film, and I love them. I think they're amazing.
I love this song.
It's an incredible song.
This was the original song that I pitched for the
pool
battle
sequence,
scene,
yeah.
pool battle, because of Dr. Strangelove. It's the
Yes.
song during the bombs going off. And
All the same, though, I feel like it is so much more fitting here. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful, with just sort of the gentle sound of pool in the background, our names going by again and again and again. This is heaven for Michael and I.
Marshall Field, which is where we had one of the quote-unquote dictator scenes filmed, was important to me because I'm into music, so I spent a lot of time there, and also that was when I finally got hold of my father on the phone to tell him that I had been picked as a Midnight Cabaret co-chair, which made me really happy that it was someplace that we filmed.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Original story by Michael Mietlicki. I would like to clarify that was me going up to Michael and saying, would you like to submit together? And him going, yeah, let's do a record from the future where we've already been co-chairs.
Yeah.
That was the original story.
Yeah, that was my idea. And I was going to submit alone, but then I like Yoshi and he wanted to do less work.
It's not that I wanted to do less work, it's that this was when I was still not feeling confident about my writing abilities at all. I was panicking about the parameters of the submission, of which there were none. And I just wanted someone else to bounce ideas off of, and who better than Mike, really. I would like to draw attention to the fact that we played ourselves in this movie, but
Yes.
only at the very, very end. The Dictators are the only part in the entire movie where we actually appear as ourselves.
This music is really awesome.
It is.
Camera A implies that we had a second camera. We did not.
Transportation is not only because Michael drove around, but because also he carried the tripod. There was no makeup, so I was in charge of it.
Well, not any you could see, but that's only because I kept my pants on.
That's true.
Rainbow party!
I guess actually there was History Hand, which I provided
History
the markers
hand,
for.
That's
so.
true, that was marker. Wardrobe. My favorite wardrobe credit is always going to be Botany 500, but that's a good one. That's a good one too.
I kind of like this joke. I feel like I need to clarify, and one fell down refers to an outtake in the outtakes reel where I fell down. And it kind of looks like I'm smacking my face into a brick wall. To comfort you, I am not, but I was basically okay.
To make you laugh, it just looks like he does.
It's hilarious.
It's very funny. This film is dedicated to this movie. I don't think I'd ever read that credit before right now. It's very long.
And he just read it under his breath, so you cannot hear it.
I'm a very important man. I have important things to do. I don't have time to read those things.
I really enjoyed making this film with you, Mike.
I enjoyed making this film with you, Yoshi. Now I can't play ball.
It's okay.
The end.
The end. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Let's go color.
I fucking love coloring.